Today is Easter Sunday, April 16th, 2017, and we are all gathered here as a family in Fargo, North Dakota at Mary and Paul Grindelin's house with Evelyn Vanlishout.
You mean you're going to repeat this to somebody else?
No, I'm going to record it so I won't have to repeat it to anybody else.
Why do you want that recorded?
So that I can hear your voice forever and ever.
Oh gosh, you poor girl.
I wanted to kind of ease into this. You're 93 years old. What is your earliest memory?
I suppose I was in the country school when I was 7 or 8 years old. I remember walking to school in the country near Heil, North Dakota, where I was born. My mother and dad sent me to a first grade in a country school, and I did not know how to speak English. Because I suppose when they were first married, they were talking that German that they grew up with. And so when I came along, they were still talking it, and so I never learned English.
So you had some catching up to do when you got to the
Evidently,
schoolhouse.
my sister knew how to talk English because about that time my parents decided I should learn. Ruth was born 3 years after I was, so she was okay when she went to school. And we had cattle and we had pigs at one time, and mother had chickens, and that's what we lived on. We didn't have any money to go to the grocery store.
Did you have an outhouse or an indoor?
Oh yeah, we had an outhouse.
You had an outhouse. So did you have a pump water in the house or did you pump water outside?
It was outside. I had to walk to where the well was.
So was there electricity?
Not when I was a little kid.
Okay.
I remember, I think I was a teenager when electricity went through our neighborhood.
Oh.
That was a big thing for us. I remember how happy we were. Finally had electricity.
So. Did you get gifts for Christmas?
Not as many as the kids do today, that's for sure. I remember one year Dad and Mom got us, Ruth and me together, a little red table with 2 red chairs. And then we got Shirley Temple dolls.
Ooh.
And then there were years we didn't get anything because my dad said, "Girls, would you mind if you didn't get any gifts this year? Let's just buy Mother a wristwatch." So we said, "Okay, Dad." So Mom got a wristwatch and we didn't get anything. But we got a sack in church because we were in the Christmas program. So we had an orange and an apple or peanuts or whatever.
Yeah.
That was it.
So were you and Ruth very close then?
I think so. We were musicians.
Mm.
We loved music. We'd hear a song on the radio about 3 or 4 times and we knew it by heart.
Ooh.
So we would sing together. When Mom and Dad Saturday night go to town, Ruth and I were in the back seat and we'd sing our hearts out. These songs that were popular at the time, I often wonder what my mother and Dad thought because they weren't able to visit with each other because we were so loud. But I thought I really went up in the world when I went to Eldon High School. And then when I was in chorus and I got to sing in the chorus, and then we went to Mott for music festivals, and I thought, wow, I'm like going to a foreign country, And then, of course, when we were teenagers, Ruth and I, we would walk up and down the street as long as it was about 3 blocks long, Main Street, hoping the good guys would look at us,
Was that?
Oh, he looked at me, he waved at me.
So tell us how you met Grandpa John.
I had a cousin who lived in Mott, who was a friend of John. And he said, "Hey, I know somebody that you should date." So they came from Mott to Carson to a dance. And that's where I met John. He introduced us.
So you liked him right away.
I think I did. I knew him for about 2-3 months, and I didn't know how to say his last name. It should have been Smith or Johnson or something. Vanlishout was terrible. Well, I think I really enjoyed the fact that we both liked to dance. We were really quite good on the floor after so many years. We had a few friends, farm friends, and he had a brother and sister living in Mott. See, we were married 10 months and Judy was born, so we didn't waste any time. But,
yeah.
when you have your first baby, it's different than when you have your second or third. You learn so much in your first child. And that was exciting for me.
So you were a different parent with Judy than you were with Mary.
Well, I knew how to be a mother by that time. I think I did. Poor Judy. But I loved that little girl. And mom and dad, they thought the world of her. Because she was a little blonde girl.
Yeah.
Because I think they were really happy to have a grandchild.
So how did it feel when you had a son?
That was a delightful moment, I tell you. When they brought him to me in the hospital, I thought, oh my God, I have a son. I felt so warm and wonderful. And when they graduated from high school and graduated from college, those were bright moments in my life. I was so proud that my kids all went to college. I don't know how we did that. We had some school loans, but most of the time we were able to pay for that.
So I'm wondering if you would be okay right now. And this recording is your voice. And I would like you to tell us all, if it's true, that you love us and that you're proud of us.
That's an understatement, girl. Every single one of you are precious. I couldn't love anybody any better than I love all of you. I feel very blessed because I have such a beautiful family. My kids are fantastic. I just marvel at how I was able to bring into the world 4 beautiful people.
Yeah.
And then their kids, every one of them is... I'm going to cry.
We love you so much. It means so much to hear that.
Thank you. Every one of you, I love you to pieces. There'll never be enough love to give you. You've made my life richer. You respect me. It's just beautiful. Life is so beautiful. Why do we labor and think about times when they're not good? We should dwell more on the goodness.
Well, I know we're all going to remember today.
Oh,
And now we have the proof that it happened.
let's throw this out the window somewhere.
All right.
You're going to put this on paper?
We love you, Grandma Vanlishout.
We love you too, Grandma.
We love you.
Oh, thank you, guys.
All right.
You
We
know,
are
I'm gonna
signing off.
Sleep over this tonight.
Oh, I should have said.
Yes, sir.